Have you ever wondered or asked yourself, what's my purpose in life? Over 6 immersive days at Date with Destiny, Tony Robbins can help you find that answer, providing you tools to reshape your destiny and design the life of your dreams. Date with Destiny is Tony's favorite event, and it's the one you might have seen in that Netflix documentary, I Am Not Your Guru. Here's what happens, though, over those 6 days. You start out by gaining a deep understanding of what truly motivates you. Then you identify the triggers that create pain and pleasure in your life, and learn the strategies to eliminate pain for good. Finally, you'll learn how to ignite or reignite your passion to achieve your ultimate vision of your life, career, finances, health, and relationships. As Tony says, it is in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. This is your chance to make the ultimate breakthrough and to start living the life you desire and deserve. To learn more about Date with Destiny, visit www.tonyrobbins.com/destiny. We all encounter challenges in our relationships, some more serious than others, but it's how we handle them that ultimately matters. For many of us, when we feel pain, we tend to blame our partners. We criticize, we close up, we avoid them, even ignore them. All to play a game of who's wrong and who's right. But when you truly love someone, it doesn't matter who's wrong or who's right. In fact, blame only takes our power away, and excuses only cause us to continue to hurt each other. Hey guys, it's Annie Yorg, Editorial Director for RRI. Welcome back to the Tony Robbins Podcast. On today's episode of the Real Breakthrough series, we're taking you back to Date with Destiny, where Tony is working with Teresa and John, a couple fighting their way out of a painful past and trying to figure out a path toward a healthier, happier future. While Teresa and John have made substantial progress since dealing with infidelity, they still struggle when it comes to constructive communication. They're slipping back into old ways and making excuses for their behavior, shirking responsibility for their actions. But it's clear they're still deeply in love and they're committed to finding a better way. What Tony does is help them see that if you're having problems in your relationship and feeling pain, it's because you're focused on yourself, not your partner. He helps them see that you cannot continue to focus on what you're not getting and what your partner's not giving you. Because if you want to build an extraordinary relationship, you need to tear up the rules and start holding yourself 100% accountable for your experience.
So I like you have a pre-Sage and post-Sage. I have a pre-Tony and post-Tony world.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
Oh, this Tony or a different Tony?
No, you.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for that.
And so my story is in my pre-Tony world, sometimes I was unseen and not understood. And in the unsafe specifically, and I just wanted to share because I think it's so unconscious, was not feeling protected in moments of, the story was, I was at a dog park and I got in a fight with another dog owner. And the next time going, I wanted him to come with me.
Yes.
And I had to ask. I mean, God forbid, right? But I had to ask.
Wait, I'm a little confused.
And he came.
How would he know that you needed him to come with you if you didn't ask him?
Well, because I had to go again.
I understand, but how would he know that?
He didn't.
Yeah, that's right. And then you were mad.
I wasn't mad.
Oh, what, we hurt?
Yeah.
Now, gentlemen, you didn't realize that you were supposed to be Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
That you're a full-time detective, that you're supposed to do this. But ladies, do you want a detective, yes or no? Yes, because what girls do is they leave little hints of things, so a girl that cares will hear that hint and go, tell me more. But the guy just goes, okay, I understand, and moves on. Because what's he looking to do? Take every problem, make it small, and get rid of it so we can move on to beautiful stuff. And she's want to make it much bigger and show that you love me by feeling for me and my fear and then walking me there, which I bet he would have done. If she would have said, honey, I don't know if you remember, but I went to that dog park and I had kind of an altercation, which, by the way, his mind is it's not an altercation. You're not cut, you're not beat up. You probably just had you said something to each other, which in a guy's world, saying something doesn't mean, right? It takes really, really intense words for a guy to think it's really an issue. And by the way, once it's done and nothing happens, it's over. So what was it? Did you guys have a fist fight? Did she stab you? What did she do?
It was
Just
a
so I
guy.
know.
No, it was a guy.
Oh, it was a guy. And what did he do?
He yelled at me a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
Okay, what if he yelled at you? What did he yell at you?
Well,
Why did he yell at you?
because my dog was humping his dog.
Now, so technically it's not your fault. But it is your responsibility because it's your dog. In my business, I had a time in my business where it looked like the company's going bankrupt and everybody told me how to go bankrupt, and it was not my fault. I didn't make any of those decisions to do it, but it's my company. So who's responsible still? I am, 100%. So I couldn't go bankrupt because I couldn't do that to someone else because I don't want that done to me. So I just want you to see she's being very sincere, and I hope you feel not attacked because I'm not coming from that place. I want you, me, all of us to see the insanity of our rules. And on the feminine side, there are hidden rules that the guy's supposed to know. And if you have to tell him, he gets no points. Right? Look at that. Can you, even for a moment, see how insane that is?
Oh, absolutely.
But you still want to do it. Yeah. Just to finish the story as quickly as possible, if that's possible. He got upset with you and said what?
That I had no control over my dog.
Said what?
That I had no control over my dog.
Isn't that true?
Well, yeah. But what does that matter?
Are you serious?
Not him yelling at me. He wasn't yelling at me. A guy at the dog park was yelling at me.
But it wouldn't, if a guy or a woman or anyone, you were responsible for your dog, and your dog is humping it.
But that's not, I was talking about asking my husband to come with me the next time because I felt scared.
No, I understand that, but I'm trying to understand what he would be understanding out of your story. I'm just trying to put myself in his shoes, and I'm a little confused.
This is the nail, right?
I'm confused! You didn't have control of your dog. What he shouted was true.
Well, he didn't have control over his dog either.
His dog was being in the ass. Your dog was not.
But she just sat there.
Oh, she should have run away, the little. But he yelled at something to you. And when he yelled, what do you mean he yelled?
He got in my face and started screaming at me.
Did he scream or did he talk loudly?
I mean, enough